Mythical Beasts, remember, for the full GMM experience every day, click the thumbnail with the green border to watch from the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, now one of the most flourishing corners of the internet is comprised of nothing but weird celebrity fan art. For example, one of Nicolas Cage's biggest fans took it upon themselves to create this.
Okay.
Yes, this is Nicolas Cage as Jesus holding Grumpy Cats.
Very believable.
Yes. This is just the tip of the iceberg, though, Link. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Didn't know Grumpy Cat had legs.
We're gonna play it, well, I don't think he typically is a baby, a human baby for a body. That's just the head. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you a piece of celebrity fan art, but the only thing you're gonna see is the celebrity's face, and then everything else will be blurred out.
That's how I like it.
And then I'm gonna give you 3 choices, just 3 choices.
Just 3.
Don't, you pop my finger.
Yeah.
3 choices, and
Pull
then
my finger.
you're going to try to guess what the photo is comprised of. And then
With choices? Do I get choices?
Yeah, you get choices. And
Good.
if you get 3 of these right, I'm so excited about this.
Okay.
You get a very special surprise piece of fan art that I created just for you. You want this.
I want that black cloth over
You
it,
can
too.
have that too. Let's get started. Does this Kim Kardashian fan art feature A, Kim's disembodied head resting atop a toilet, B, Kim taking a selfie on top of the Hollywood sign as the entire city burns behind her, or C, Kim with the body of a centaur trampling Chloe's 30th birthday cake?
Please, let me see her on a centaur. But that's not what it is.
Please.
I think it's Hollywood burning behind her because it's anti-fan art right off the bat.
Right off the bat, you're wrong. It's Kim's disembodied head resting atop a toilet. Check that out, Link.
Ooh, is that something you can purchase so that she can look at the back of your head while you're...
I don't know if there's an Etsy account associated with this or not. I do know if you look closely, you can see your first 2 marriages going down the toilet.
Yes, I can see
Yes, there they are.
Yeah.
Okay, Link, not a good start, but
Nice
you know what?
watercolor.
Does this Ariana Grande fan art feature A, Ariana giving a little girl a lollipop that is covered in hair and spiders, B, Ariana giving Nick Jonas a ride in a spaceship filled with donuts, or C, Ariana giving a peace sign with Pennywise the Clown in the background? All 3 of these are options, okay?
So bizarre.
You can choose any of the 3.
What kind of fans are these?
You know, fan art fans.
If there's any opportunity to get Nick Jonas in on it, I'm in. Let's do B. He was in Jumanji, man.
Let's do B.
Once I found out he was in Jumanji, I'm like, I'm in.
Really, that was what the Nick Jonas part.
Well, I love everyone else too.
I'm sorry to say, Link,
Kevin and Jack, my friends.
you're wrong. It's C. It's Ariana giving a peace sign with Pennywise the Clown in the background.
That is nice work, though.
Very nice work.
Where's her other arm?
Well, she's like, I guess maybe it's been cut off, like the Charlie character.
Well, but the sleeve would be.
Yeah, that thing always freaks me out. But I like the clown.
Clown is very realistic.
Okay, does this Gary Busey fan art feature A, Gary as every main character in The Wizard of Oz, B, Gary as every president on Mount Rushmore, or C, Gary as a very pregnant woman currently in labor?
All great ideas.
Yeah.
And I think that they all exist. It's just which one are you about to show to me?
Uh-huh.
I really think The Wizard of Oz rings true, especially with like the brush style. I think that it's reminiscent of some other Oz art I've seen.
Oh, really? You're into Oz art?
Yeah, I'm an Oz art aficionado.
Hold on, pause for a second. You've got... Did you notice that? What you been getting into? You've been getting into cotton again?
Oh, I'm sorry, I broke my cotton promise. I'm falling off the wagon.
Blake, you're right!
I've gotten into cotton again.
It is Gary as every main character in The Wizard of
Yes!
Oz. Look at that.
Yeah, I told you. I bought this on eBay.
Yeah, this is also what Gary sees every time he closes his eyes.
One is already halfway there.
Okay, now, you remember the only rule of Good Mythical Morning is that we're not able to talk about a particular pop star. You know, the guy that started on YouTube.
You're using the wrong hand.
And then Usher said, "I'll take you under my wing," and then
yeah.
he became a worldwide star. That guy.
Yeah.
We don't talk about him, so we're gonna talk about Justin Bieber. Okay.
Okay.
Now, does this piece of art, which actually belongs to Macklemore, feature Justin Bieber, A, topless and covered in maple syrup, dripping all the way down to his Canadian bacon. B, Justin Bieber floating above Saturn, whose rings are made up of his very own album covers. Or C, Justin Bieber preparing to fall backwards into the arms of Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi?
Buscemi!
This says a lot more about Macklemore than anything else.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Is Macklemore not Canadian? I think that's the connection.
I don't think he is Canadian.
But Drake, though.
He is Canadian.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know about that.
See, kids, I'm still in the know. The Saturn is out because of the album covers. Steve Buscemi's too on the nose. I'm going with dripping down to his Canadian bacon. It's subversive.
Avert your eyes, Link. You're right. Look at this. Yep, that's maple syrup right down to the Canadian
Macklemore.
bacon.
Mackle-less?
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
right.
Ooh, and the posture of it.
Yeah. He's still waiting for his hash browns to drop. Did you know that about Bustin?
Yeah.
Hey, Link, you got 2 right. If you get this one right, you get the special fan art.
Yeah. Why are you surprised?
And finally, does this fan art of Rhett and Link, that's us,
Yes, I'm the one on the right.
feature A, Rhett and Link as muscular firefighters wielding spraying hoses, B, Rhett and Link in baby doll dresses and knee-high socks, or C, Rhett and Link as Adam and Eve, each covered by a single fig leaf?
There's a lot of room down there.
Yeah.
The faces are so small. A lot of room for some spraying hoses. Or knee-high socks, very high.
Wow.
But a single fig leaf, that better be a big fig leaf.
Yeah, well, yeah, for me, yeah.
I mean, just to fill the art.
Yeah.
and for other reasons.
Other reasons. Yeah. Justin Bieber.
The heads are too small, too young to be firefighters. I'm gonna say that baby doll dresses, knee-high socks.
You don't believe in baby firefighters?
No, I do not.
you
I
don't
do not
believe-
believe in that mythical beast.
Link, you are right. Yes, it's us in baby doll dresses
With hairy
wearing
legs.
knee-high socks.
That's odd. I didn't think any of our fan art was that odd.
No, this is great. The only issue.
What do I win?
The only issue I take with this is we are not the same height. I mean, come on, come on.
Everything else, perfect.
Link, I spent
Weird,
a
too.
lot of time on this.
Are you freaking serious?
I am so serious.
This is me sleeping on a plane with herpes all over my face?
Yeah. Based on a photo taken by me. Based loosely on the photo taken by me, I don't think the herpes were that apparent.
There was no herpes!
No, there's
It's-
always herpes.
It's lying.
There's always herpes.
I know, but it's lying dormant.
Yeah, but
It wasn't out
This
on
is
the
like
plane.
if you have X-ray vision and you can see through your lips. There's herpes under there, and they probably look just like that. Little balls of herpes energy.
Will you sign it for me?
Sure.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Hi, I'm Sana,
I'm Noah.
and we're in Tangkuban Parahu, Indonesia, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Hello from Indonesia. Click the bottom link to watch the episode from the beginning.
And click the top link to watch us match the mythical crew member with their teenage celebrity crush in Good Mythical More.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is going to land. No need to throw shade when you got the shades. Get these Rhett and Link signature sunglasses online at mythical.store.